Hey guys, welcome back. Let's see where we are. Alrighty. Right, so 15 minutes bullish so far. And take this off. I'll show you guys where we're at. Equal highs. Taking this out. Some equal lows here. Nice liquidity there. Right here. It is Monday. It's FOMC week, guys. There's liquidity up there as well. So far, this looks bullish to bounce to maybe go higher. So let's back down to the 1 minute and then we on it. Lots of little bit of a pullback here. Gotta wait for this, just for this first 15 minutes or so. So let's be patient. This could be like a manipulation. I know we've got equal lows here as well. So let's see. Just give it some time here. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so we've got the VWAP down here as well. There's liquidity lower down, so I don't know if we're gonna get. Oh gosh. Okay, no, that's fine. I thought my speaker's off again. But let's see. Yeah, let's see. Let's give it a moment, yeah. Okay, let's go through it again. So I said 15-minute looks bullish to me. Just want to shrink it a bit here. Obviously, we've got all of this down here, but what we got right now is equal lows here. There's liquidity there, there's equal highs there, and liquidity up there. So we're pretty much in the middle here. And I think we might just have to sit and wait. And because we broke structure here, we pushed away. So this looks like a bounce to go higher. But there's equal lows right there. So we just have to give it some time. Maybe we drop through here. It's only 4 minutes after the open, so not going to rush in too much of trades. I'm going to trade this week. The way I'm going to trade when we got the funded account, or the account to get funded from next week, Monday. And I want to show you guys that it can be very mechanical about trading. And if you are, it can work. And I'm going to trade it this week. And then you guys can decide if it works or not. And then next week, we're going to put it to the test. And then I'm going to take you guys step by step how I trade it. Right. Right, so for now, we're just keeping an eye on this. Right, so funny 15 minutes bullish. H1 is still a bit bearish. So just be mindful of that. Down. Right, I want to see what price is going to do here. I know we're on 15 minutes here, but I want to see if there's any chance we want to. So this thing you guys got to keep in mind. We've got liquidity down here. So price could still, doesn't have to go up there. It could still just smash down here to run this and do something else. It is Monday. We're in the middle, guys, between liquidity, and liquidity up there. So let's just be patient here. We don't have to jump in anything. 50-minute has shifted up, consolidated, didn't manipulate, but shifted higher. And I just want to see something. Let's go to H1 quickly. And H1 has dropped, pull back, dropped, pull back. This could be another drop. So we bit of a mixed bag here. So that's what I'm saying. Just don't stress too much. Let's just wait for the market to show its hand, and then we can take it from there. Let's go to 1 minute. I just want to see what the 1 minute does here. So that's the high. Let's see. It's not aggressive pushing. It's only FOMC this week on Wednesday. No other red folder news. Okay, so let's see. I'm not reading price here. So far, we haven't taken this out, so maybe we run and we do something. Maybe run it and give us a setup to go up again. I don't know. We'll have to see. I just want to show you guys something quickly. See how this consolidation made lower highs and higher lows, like a triangle. It's like a fall with it's not a bull flag, but so what normally happens if there's a triangle, it bounces up and then it goes to the other side normally. It runs to one side then the other side. It doesn't have to do it, so I'm not taking any chances here. Right, so almost finished closing this 15-minute range. So let's see. And we're actually closing this gap. So we're going to close the gap completely, it looks like it. And this gap was about 176 points. Not too bad. Can't take a short here. Might bounce, but I do think it might get through. I want to see how we close below here and if that means we want to go lower. Like I said, if I had to, I mean, it's still, could drop here, but if you take a short here and suddenly you go, I don't know, 30 points against you, and you got a stop of 10 points. Then it's not worth it. Okay, so now the key is how we're going to close. Maybe we go lower, maybe we bounce here and we go back up. Okay, that's the first 15-minute low. So we might see, I mean, we did close. So I don't know if we want to go test something up here and then continue lower. Just don't know. Right, so we've got to see, still got about 15 minutes left for the hour. I want to see how the hour closes here. The hourly candle. Just to show you. So hourly candle pushed up, reject. I don't know if this will go all the way back up or if we will see lower prices here. So at your 15-minute, people will look at this and say that's a IFVG test to go lower. And I'm gonna not say it's wrong or right. We closed clearly below that. We closed back up in there. So I want to see if we're gonna add the view up as well. So da, 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 da. All right, so edge to open above it, H4. Just say that again, price was delivering from H of fair value gap. H4 fair value gap. Okay, so that was coming from there. And I don't see any fair value gaps. The only thing I see is the volume imbalance, but we closed above it. So let's see something else. Okay, so I don't see. Yep, so we inverted this coming from a fair value gap, which is good. I mean, this is the type of inversion that you would want to see. All I'm going to do now is okay, so your H4 is counting from a different hour. All right, so and that's coming back to the point I raised, I think, last week, why I use TradingView. Sometimes these CFD providers calculate their H4s and all of that from a different hour. So if you go higher time frame, only under 4 hour, then you're getting different information. I like to stick to one thing. I can trade on a CFD, but I'm analyzing from TradingView. All right, so I mean, if you take the short here, you would probably put your stop up there. That is 15 to, you're going to have to go all the way down get your 2R trade. I haven't taken this trade. It's not like I said, this week I'm going to trade the funded account. So you guys might see I can go through the trades and I'll mark it out like this as we speak, but I'm going to be very, very, very selective on the trades I take, so you guys can actually see how I do it. Let's see. Yep. We're in the macro time now. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till the hour because I want to see what happens now. Are we going to continue lower? Are we coming back to make this a pin on the hour? Or what? It's all about information. And what I'm looking at on a different screen, which I will obviously take you guys through next week, is my setups. So there's a very, very mechanical way I'm going to trade, and that's going to determine the rules, the risk management, and all of that. And if you guys can see how it works, which you will next week, this week I'm going to trade it anyways, and then yeah, we'll have to see how far we can take it. Right, so what I've marked out here, guys, this is not a trade I took. It was just discussed saying that's an inverse fair value gap. I say that, it looked nice, but if you had taken a trade, yeah, this is where you put your stop, and that's where you need to get to a nice return on your investment. All right. This is not a trade I will take in a challenge, no. Let me just see if I can follow your question. Can you type in chat for those questions? Which question? Is this a trade? No, this is not a trade for the challenge, which you will see. I will take it on here. This is not. That's just we just marked it out. So hold on, 15-minute inverted twice. Where do you see it inverted twice? It invert. What do you taking that and that, or sorry, I'm missing it. Okay, I'm taking that off so people don't get confused. Okay, so those two. So what I do, it's two IFVGs, yes, but I try to look for the one that stands out the most. And what was different about this one is looking at this bottom one with these equal lows. I know this is on 15 minutes, guys. This was the 1 minute, and I wanted to see what price is going to do down here. Are we going to break through? We did, and we closed below it, but then we consolidated, and now it looks like we're pushing up again. So one thing, guys, I don't do my analysis on a 1 minute. This is where I take trades from. So the 15-minute so far is bullish. And the 1 hour is not 100% bullish yet. So still more bearish than bullish. So just so you know, that's where my mind is at. So this was the other thing. Like I said, we get to the end of that first 15 fair value gap, opening range, and then we bounce. There's a very good chance that bounce back to 50%. And the reason I say that is we're either going to trade off that 50% lower or trade through and go tap the other side of the opening range. Okay, let's see. The other thing that I was looking at on this, remember when I said before we came down here, this push up, consolidate, but lower highs, lower highs and higher lows. Manipulation normally either spike down to go higher or spike up to go lower. So this went up, but massively, and then came down. So I don't know if this was the low, because there's no swing point here. So this would most probably be the optimal buy to go higher. But let's just wait. I mean, this is, how many? We've got 3 minutes left on this candle. I mean, if this candle run this low, which we have, we spike through it. If we can close above this level here, I'm probably going to say we're going to go higher, because it's an outside bar. But in the next 3 candles, that's where we need to close. And that's exactly the first 15 minutes high. And what do we have higher up? This equal heights right there. Right, guys, it is Monday. It's FOMC week, so don't feel like you're missing out if you haven't taken any trades. Just remember, trading is we just need to be patient. That's it. I mean, anything can happen. And there might be a good chance that I don't take a trade this morning. And then maybe in the afternoon, we'll find something. Yes, Friday. So the funny thing is, the strategy gave me 3 entries or 3 trading opportunities on Friday. One in London, one in AM session New York, and then one in the PM session. So now we'll just sit and relax. Right, so you made your target in London, so you're calm. That's good. Good. Even if you haven't taken any trades here today, just keep calm as well. Nothing to lose. All right, so this is 15 minutes. We haven't pushed higher, so it is what it is. So I'm taking this off. Guys, this is also liquidity here, just so you know. That over there. Actually, in trading, every swing point that's lower than the previous one is liquidity. And yeah, so actually there's so much liquidity here. I mean, this is liquidity, we just took it. That's liquidity, that's liquidity. But we try to, you know, pick the ones that we think stands out. So let's see. This is gonna push down, yeah. Right, so when we trade the account next week, guys, the reason we're doing it is to start off obviously with a checklist, which I will put together. It will be different to what we've put out. Similar but different. It's very specific. It's going to be very specific. The other thing is I've got no emotion to that account. So I'm not going in with the mindset I can't lose the account. If I stick to the rules and I lose the account, I mean, I stuck to the rules, right? Then maybe there's something wrong with my rules. And I want to show you guys that you have to go in with a mindset that you can't. I mean, I'm not a psychologist or anything, but I mean, I've been there where you go in and say, okay, let's see if I can hold on to this account. We are going to hold on to this account. We're going to stick to rules. The account's just there for us to benefit from. So whether you got a paper trade account, a live account, a funded account, whatever account you have, got to go with the same mindset. What is the trading plan? What are the rules? I'm going to stick to the rules. And if I stick to the rules, I should come out positive. If it doesn't, okay, then maybe we need to relook at the rules. So every day, not to the end, so every day I'll break it down. I'll say, listen, I've stuck to the rules. I don't know why it didn't work, and try to figure out. And maybe we're not going to keep changing the rules, but we'll keep a track record of it to then see what we need to do. But maybe the rules are good. And then it's good. The other thing is, if you're so rule-based, I mean, I don't know if you guys get up in the morning and stress about brushing your teeth. Are you gonna bump your gum? Are you gonna overbrush it, underbrush it? I mean, are you in a frenzy, or are you just getting up and you put toothpaste on and you start put water on, or whatever your case is, and you start brushing? And that's just the rules. That's how you do it. And trading should be the same. You've got your rules, you get in front of it, you look for certain things. If it's there, you do it. If it's not there, well, then you're just going to sit and chat. But the main thing is those rules will come to life sometime in the week. You don't have to pass that account in one day. We're going to take 20 trades where we're going to stick to the rules. We're going to see what's going to happen if we stick to the rules 20 times. Not 2,000 times, just 20. And if you feel anxious when you do these things, then you don't have your rules set out, or you don't have your plan. You don't trust your plan, basically. So you're not 100% prepared. And even if we trade it next week, and however long, maybe for a month, I don't know. I'm not saying, hey guys, we're going to do it and now get your funded accounts and let's go. I'm saying, guys, I'm putting up the account. It's not going to be a big account. It will be a small account. And You can do a paper trade with me if you want to, do the same thing or follow your own strategy, but just have rules. That's it. Okay, retest the CISD here. Yeah, we'll have to see. Right, so we below those equal lows again. So I don't know if that means we want to go lower, or are we just running this low to go higher? H1 is still bearish, and I think the H1 might want to go for these lows down here, these ones, if we manage to close. But that's on the hour. You need to close below this level. This one. No, not that one. That one. The hourly candle, not any candle. The last candle of the hour must close below that line. Then I think we might want to go for these lows. Okay, let's see. Which line? What do you mean? Sorry, I'm losing you. I'll go back to the 1 hour. This line here is the body of this white candle before this up push. I drew a line there. We need to close below that. Then I think we might want to attack these. If we close below that, that only tells me this high is protected for now. That's very far. So we'll have to see. Right, so what do we have here? We bounce off this fair value gap. And I want to look at something. So on the 15-minute, I want to show you guys something. I said this white candle spike below the low must close above this high, then I'll be bullish. That's NQ. ES did exactly that. Spike below and close above there. So I don't know. They're not doing the same thing again. So I don't know which one will win. Okay. So you're back at the 50% of that first 15 minutes. So I'm just going to be patient here, guys. I mean, this is a nice outside bar, ran these lows and close above. I mean, we need to get through the swing point here. This one up here. I don't know. We'll have to wait. I don't want to preempt it, guys. So So I'm gonna wait. If we break above the high, guys, I know you guys want me to tell you it's long or it's short. My problem is we still on the bearish side on the 1 hour. The 15-minute is bullish, and 1 minute is not bullish yet because it's still within this range. So let's just wait and see. I don't want you guys to think we break above here or close above and now we're looking for buys. Let's just be patient here and see what. Remember, it's Monday. This thing could go up and down and back into the range. So I mean, we still got a fair value gap down here, and we haven't. Let's just mark this out quickly so you guys can see it. And I mean, you need to look for buys here, but you can't because you haven't break above there yet. So let's wait for this level first. There's obviously, maybe we break up, come back down and give you a nice entry. Here we can see equal lows was run, and then we had that liquidity run there. Yep, the 307, 308 level, yeah. It should be, but let's just see what price does when it does that. So I can tell you, so we came down, we bounced, we ran liquidity, we bounced, we shift away very quickly and aggressively away from that liquidity. Now we're consolidating. We might see a push now in here and then bounce higher. Then you just wait for the next one. But yeah, this is key for me right now. I am gonna put a checklist up. It's not what you guys gonna think. And I thought about it. I mean, we could do the challenge and just read price action and look for fair value gaps, blah blah blah, all of that. But I've got a very so I'm going to show you guys how to trade this bottom part in the right context, and I'm going to use that to trade the account. Of course, we're going to look at liquidity, we're going to look at fair value gaps, IFVGs, blah blah blah, pullbacks, and all of that. Still going to do all of that, but I want to show you guys. I've got very specific rules for that indicator that I've put together, and we're going to stick to the rules and see. Then it's a very mechanical way to do it. Remember, I'm doing this for myself, and then obviously trying to put something together that's very simple for my kids to learn, and it needs to be mechanical, but something that works. But yeah, so I mean, we make lower lows, lower highs. So even though we bounce here, I wouldn't deem this as potential as a good setup. Might be. I mean, maybe ICT tells me different. Um, I mean, the other thing is this can run up to these highs here and then come back into the range. Oh gosh. Guys, I'm just doing a 10 pointer here, so just relax. So ES is already taking these highs out, so just letting you know. This entry is not the system or the checklist. I'm just looking at this consolidation. We can still come down here. And this push up, breaking that. I'm thinking might want to come to this higher. So hourly is still a bit flat there. Remember, Monday, it's one of those days, could be a little bit of a side move before we get into the week. FOMC on Wednesday, so just be careful. Let's see. All right, so 15 minutes still bullish. Hourly is flat. 1 minute is also a bit sideways here. Basically forming these equal lows right on top of the fair value gap. Come on. Give us something. Yeah, it's Monday and FOMC. So yeah, not the best. Not the best. And it's pretty slow as well, so. But anyways, we're going to stick around. And we'll talk through it, so maybe it bounces here. VIAP was also flat, both of them, so. Okay, let's see. Right in there, there's the bounce. Let's see if we can actually really, if it can do something. Um, 0.49. Mine doesn't line up with any equal lows here. This low seems like really taking that out. But be as it may, so let's see. What time frame are you on? You said at 0.49, right? 0.49, yeah. Oh, 30 seconds, okay. Yep, I don't trade these second charts. 1 minute's the lowest I can go. Yep, the section here is not good, guys, so I wouldn't do anything here. I would just sit and wait. need to get above these highs close to go higher. This could bounce here, who knows. Yeah, when you see price action like this, it's always best to go, I mean, look for sunshine. I don't have sunshine over here, so, and this looks like something that went up, down, up. This looks like a setup for a bit of sideways move here. Unless we can get some aggressive move out of this. But if we don't, then we don't. See, now we inverse this fair value gap, and now it looks like we want to inverse this one. So see red flags in front of me. Looks like we're gonna pin there. Not. Let's see. Safe by the pin. Just close below it. Alright, so hour is still where it is. 15-minute has turned bullish, but screwing around. And then obviously 1 minute is just a bit sideways. Can't decide whether I'm bullish or bearish. So looks like one of those days again where you map out the range. And then you trade short to the mid, long to the mid. Let's see. Let's see if we're going to bounce off this order block here, and then if it bounce back to that 50%. Yep. There's lots of sell side on that trend line that we marked out earlier. It's this line here, which is this one, yeah. Right, at the order block, let's see if we can get the bounce here back to the 50. And that will tell us we are back in the range. looks like it wants to go lower, which is fine. There's liquidity down there, so what did we, this is the hourly. This is what we say on the hourly. If we close below this line, we think we're going to go lower. So on the Nasdaq, on CFDs, we've already taken this low out. We actually closed below it. That's how inconsistent these price actions are. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get it because there's no red for the news today. Right, so the 1 hour, the 1 minute, and 15 minute, well, 1 hour, 1 minute is bearish. 15 minute looks like it wants to turn bearish now from out the sideways move here. Okay, so I'm going to take this off just so we get a clear view of what's happening. Okay, so now you get the momentum to the downside here. Okay, so what I want to see, the first line is right there. I'm going to mark it out because, right, so we've got equal lows here. I'm going to mark this out, equal lows. Right, and we might just drop down. So we're either just going to drop like through it now with no pullbacks. But maybe we get some sort of a pullback. I can't just jump in here, so we've seen what happens when I do that. But just so you all know, this is all building up liquidity as well for whenever it decides to go that route. Yep, we're just gonna go straight for that, and then we might go down to this. Okay, let's see. Just one of those things, guys. Just drop with no right through that. Okay, so we've done that. No entry, nothing. People say this was the entry. Don't run liquidity there. So this is not the entry for me. So maybe for someone else. Right, so while we wait, I've got this liquidity down here from a while back. So if, I mean, this is 1 hour's run up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, boom, maybe down there. Right, so let's see. We can get something here into the next low. You short at 122. Or you're looking to short there. If you take it from there, that's 101, but that's the swing point that pushed through that. So I would probably look for something around this area. But hey, this can turn around, yeah. Let's see. Let's see something. Righty. So I want to see this high, that swing point hold right there. Okay, let's see. Then we will go. Yep, let's hope so. I want to see if this one's going to play out. That's 50% there. So I would like to see it come to this fair value gap here. Then let's see. Not recognizing my swing point. That's a swing point there. That's a swing point there. That's where we shift lower. Break here. That's the only one. That's the closest one that done all this damage. You could use this one, this one, this one. That just means your risk is going to be higher and your target to entry. Now I don't see any fair value gaps in this upper leg. So I know there's what, yeah, that's what I'm thinking we're going to bounce here. Only problem is we need to get through this low here before I can reduce my risk. That week on the 15 doesn't look promising. Okay, so we inverse this fair value gap here. And I agree with, no, we actually did close below the body, even though it's a wick. Okay, so let's see. Are we gonna get there? I mean, it's moving slowly. Right, so far I can't make this a protected high yet, so I have to sit and wait. I need more push to the downside. Right, let's see, can we get it? Come on. Give it to us. Give it to us. Oh, let's do this. I'm reducing my risk there, guys. Right, macro is coming up. Yep, I do think there's going to be a bit of a bigger push down. Come on, let's see if we can get it. It might actually just take this low out and maybe not get all the way. I don't know. I'm just looking at the pace it's doing, what it wants to do here. Yeah. Moving stop to break even. That's it. I'm not playing with these macros. Yeah. mean, I'm fine with my risk there, so if it wants to take me out, let's take me out. Let me show you on the 15 minutes. This is probably what it wants to do. To do this, then come back to that 50 there, and then drop. I don't know. I just got a feeling. Let's see if this order block, this fairly gap can hold price down and leave that high intact there. Let's see. What's it want? No, it's gonna gyrate around. That's what it's gonna do. I hope it's not low, high, low, higher, high, low, like a 3 drive to come down later. All right. Well, if it goes higher and you stopped out at break even, then that was the right thing to do, which is good. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. What's it gonna be? Come on, I know you want to sell off hard. You can do it. Yeah, you can do it. Just push lower. Whatever. Let's double up. Need to get through these lows. Come on. These price action when it's so slow. If it's so slow, just drop already. Come on, give us that push down. It's holding it. It's holding price. It's just holding it. Oh well. Probably gonna run these equal highs here and then drop. Dun, dun, dun. Again, one of the situations, lower highs, higher lows. The hourly comes up in 1 minute. Then we'll have to watch and see. Maybe we get a up and smash down or something to that effect. Which is consolidation, manipulation, and expansion. Let's see what this hour brings. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, here we go. It's either down or it's either up. One of the two. See how that price is contracting smaller and smaller. Big range, medium, smaller, smaller. There we go. What level is the equal highs? Okay, I'm stopped out. And trading view is thinking. Okay, so this is at, gosh man, 604. but there's other levels in between. So exactly what I said, guys. We're gonna pump it, and now we're gonna slice down. Just run that high quickly, and then we're gonna sell off here. Da, da, da. I won't be surprised if we don't dump here. So we were like holding, run the high, we put all these lows here. So this is very reasonable to sell off from. And just to show you guys, if we obviously get up above, enter here, keep your stop there. 221, it's 1-2's down here at 8.55. I don't know if we will get there, but that's a more conservative setup to keep this high intact. And look for above 50%. There's your fair value gap. We've entered 1, 2, 3 times. So we'll have to see. All right, I'm going to leave this one here. We'll come back later in the PM session. We'll see how it all plays out. Maybe we get some better setups in the PM session, guys. So not to worry. We did say it doesn't look that great. And it's one of those things. But anyways, guys, thanks for sitting around this AM session. I'll see you guys in the PM session a bit later. Take care, and yeah, thanks again. Bye-bye.